Europe.
Yeah. So.
It's Europe.
It was fun.
Well, I, for one, am glad you're back. I missed you. I did.
I'm glad to be back. I am glad to be back, although I don't know if you're glad to have me back.
We probably need that microphone.
Oh, you think?
I failed.
Can I be of any other assistance?
Yes.
Is there anything?
No, I meant no.
You're probably like, just don't touch anything.
No, I meant no. You've done well, but it came out wrong.
Yeah, just turn the microphone off.
So,
Is that what I'm supposed to do?
yeah. Maybe people don't want to hear us. I'm just making sure that
Right.
this new way they display stuff
I'm
is
so
driving me
tired.
crazy.
I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth.
You look good though. I mean,
No.
you said you had bags and all that, but you don't. You look very rested and like you just went on a European grand tour.
Hi, Sonia. Tom Thumb is in the house. Hi,
Oh,
everybody.
hi, Kim. Cheryl.
Kim named her wig Misty.
She did?
Yes.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. Because it's just...
Because usually I get, this has happened to me twice. Oh, my favorite cat's name is Misty, which is okay. I'm fine with being a cat because they're cute and fluffy and,
I don't like cats.
playful. Well, I don't like cats either, but I mean, I'm okay if somebody says, but no joke, one lady says, oh, I have a horse named Misty. I mean, I don't want to be known as looking like a horse. I mean, I don't think she said I looked like one, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, hi, Maxine. I saw Maxine go by. I don't have my glasses. Maria.
She said it doesn't seem right to call it Orchid anymore. It's Misty.
Kay.
Hi, Peggy.
Kay Apodaca.
Central Florida.
Hi, Peggy. Look at all these people.
Denise. London.
I'm going to let Kim read it so at least we can take turns looking at the camera.
Someone
so you
thought it
think
was
that
Tuesday. Thank you. Thank you. I'm confused on what day it is as well.
I kind of, last night seemed like the weekend. And then I was like, oh, tomorrow's Wednesday. Because it was weird. I mean, my whole world has been off with you gone. Because normally when we text, it's normal hours. But then I had to think, okay, well, Kim is like 7 hours or 6. Anyway, it's just, I'm glad you're back. You can't go anymore.
Oh, I'm going back. I'm already planning.
You can go other places.
Plus, I left a
and it has
shirt.
to be in this time zone.
I left a shirt.
Oh, goodness.
Oh.
Hi, Joe.
Wow, everybody's here.
There's Carmel. I just sent your other wig back to you, ma'am.
Jane and Beth are on their way to Hilton Head this weekend.
Well, why they're not here?
Yeah. Yeah, Beth.
We miss you guys.
Take pictures of you and your wigs in Hilton Head.
There's your mama.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mai.
Mom, you got a bag up here. Brought you some goodies.
Yeah, and if you don't come in a timely fashion, it will be distributed amongst the wolves.
At this rate, it might not make it to 1 o'clock.
Oh, does that mean there's food in there?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Patty says, share my highlights. Oh,
Share
the
them.
trip?
Yes.
The trip?
Talk about your trip. I'm gonna
Oh,
drink some
it was
tea.
just wonderful. I got there. My sister picked me up. And we went to Ellen Wille, but I had to change clothes first.
Yeah, she was just telling me the story. Do you want to tell everyone what you did? Mimi, just close your ears.
So my sister's lived in Germany for a long time, and she always says anything goes in Europe. So, of course, my glasses broke. So the first stop is I've got to go get glasses because I can't see. So we have to go to the drugstore. So we park, and she goes, well, do you want to, where are we going to change? I'm like, I don't know. It's Europe. Anything goes. I'll just change in the car.
Can I interject something here? As long as I've known Kim, she likes to layer her clothes, okay? So she always has a tank on.
Always.
So I just said, oh, well, you had a tank on. And what did you say?
No. So we opened up the hatch, dug through my suitcase, got what I wanted, and I just changed clothes there right in the middle of the street. Well, not pants, just my top. And my sister's like, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm fine. It's Europe. Anything goes.
Nobody knows me
Nobody.
here.
Well, nobody pays it. It's Europe. Nobody paid attention. Nobody even cared.
Now carry on with the story.
So we're parked like right in front of this big apartment complex. So all these windows and balconies and stuff. So then we get glasses, but then I have to have something to eat. So we stop at a bakery and get plum cake because that's in season. Anyway, we get back and now it's time to put a wig on. So I go to the back of the hatch again, pull my wig out. get my hair all done, put my wig on. I'm like, if someone's sitting there having coffee this morning, looking out the window and thinking, oh, it's such a nice morning, and they're like, what are they doing? First she changed, and then they put a wig on. They probably thought I was a spy.
Well, yes, that's what she said. And I said, well, they probably thought you weren't a very good one because you weren't trying to hide your disguise. Right. I mean, you went from no wig to it anyway.
Anyway, but yeah, I normally have a tank on, but it was funny. Anyway, so then we went to Ellen Wille, and I was just absolutely starstruck. They treated us like royalty. They had coffee and cookies when we got there, and I got to visit with Robert, who's like the worldwide sales manager, who's wonderful, and Katia. And everybody there was just, I mean, they just love what they do. They love working for Ellen Wille. Then at lunch, they took us to another room, and they had champagne, and they had this beautiful lunch set up, and Ellen came, and we got to visit with her, and she's just an unbelievable, remarkable, brilliant woman that is so down to earth and so sweet. Her employees
and she's so cute.
She is so cute. And they just adore her, and I know why, because she's just real. She comes in every day and says, hello, children, I think is what she calls them. And says, or no, kids. Hi, kids. And she never shuts her door. Anytime you want to talk to her, you just open door policy, you go in, and she is just a delight.
I want some of those glasses.
Oh, yeah. The glasses are great. So you probably saw we took pictures. Then we looked at a lot of different wig styles. We also had a beautiful lady, Bettina. She's responsible for France, and so she's all Frenchy and cute. And then Dorina came in and tried wigs on, and we did that all afternoon. Then we went to the retail store, which is absolutely beautiful.
I didn't post any pictures of that because I didn't have them, but I will post that.
So their offices are north of Frankfurt, and the retail store is right in the city center. And so the place I was staying was right around the corner, so we were able to walk. But beautiful store, 2 levels. I actually think there's a basement, but we didn't go down there. And it's just very fashion forward, chic, beautiful, beautiful store. And we met some employees there, and you know, it was just all wonderful. I just can't tell you. And they were so gracious with their time. They spent the whole day with me. I thought maybe I'd get like 2 or 3 hours. It was 7.
7 hours. That's a whole work day.
Yeah, it is. So,
speaking of beautiful stores.
Yes. Oh, we went and looked at the store this morning. They're putting floors in, so that is moving along. We still don't have a date yet, but they're telling us that it's going to go really quick once the floors are done. So,
yes, I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
Jan is coming from, well, she didn't say where she's coming. She's coming in November. She wants creamy blonde.
Well, we got some creamy blondes.
Yeah.
I just saw Miss Ann Salva here said earlier she only has 17 wigs, but she needs to come and try Meadow. Everyone needs to come and try Meadow.
She's going to love Meadow.
Meadow is like 2021's Alva was 2020. I mean, which, by the way, we didn't talk about what we're wearing. I think everybody can guess. These are obviously our favorite wigs.
Okay, I got back yesterday, and did I tell you I had to check 3 suitcases on my way back? I had to borrow a suitcase from my sister. Anyway, so I'm like jet lagged and loopy, and I had my Eclat with me, and because I carried it with me over there, and so that's what I've got on.
Looks great.
Ellen Wille Pearl Blonde Rooted. I love this wig, and it is still. I told Ellen I can't tear this wig up. I wear it.
You haven't even shampooed it yet, have you?
No.
I mean, it doesn't even look like it needs a shampoo.
It doesn't not. It's not even starting to fray in the back. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. Anyway, I think she was glad to hear I couldn't tear it up because I don't think I really went into the whole story of how I tear up everything. I'm hard on shoes and hard on wigs, and if it can be torn up, I mean, I'm going to figure out if it's going to tear up or not. But it's not tearing up. What do you got on?
Alva. I felt like Alva was getting, like not getting the treatment she needed with Meadow coming. And Zane has been insane. Like that little of course, some of the Zanes are already on back order. The Silverstone root.
I'm so glad they made Silverstone and Silverstone root. That was a big surprise for me. So
me too. But Meadow seems to have pretty good stock in most everything now. So if you don't know what we're talking about, they are finally on the website. We weren't supposed to put them on there until October 12th. But, you know, every day I have to Google it because I'm like, hey, if somebody else is out there putting it on
Other
there, I need to
people
put
were
it on
not
there.
following the rules.
They weren't. We are rule followers. So
Yes.
I double and triple checked with our rep, and she said, fine, go ahead and put it on there. So if you didn't see our unboxing of the new Noriko Fall 2021 styles, we did that 2 or 3 weeks ago. There's 3 styles. Meadow, Zane, and Harley. They are now on the website for you to purchase.
Okay.
So
And we are still working towards getting, we would be a strong word. Misty's working on getting the Ellen Wille images up, but honestly, the line's huge. There's a whole bunch of styles, and so that's going to take some time. So if there's a specific style you want, call the store, and we will get you all taken care of, whether we have to add it real
Yes.
quick or we'll take your order over
And
the phone.
I even got an email this morning about the ones that we showed last week from Valerie. I have a note here to email you as soon as it's done. I will put those to the front of the line if I need to, but it just, like I said, it's time consuming. We stay really busy here in the shop, so I'm sneaking them in here and there.
Yeah.
So, what else? New shop.
New shop.
What we're wearing. Oh, well, let's show this first.
What do you want to do?
Let's actually go. I actually wrote a list.
She's got an
today.
agenda.
We're going to show you a new style.
Okay, let's do that.
This style came out with the last collection from Raquel Welch. We didn't get it because the other ones were in stock, but this one came later, and it just kind of fell behind because we had so many unboxings lately that we thought we would show you this one, which is Style Society. The thing I guess I'm most excited about this one is that it comes in gray.
Oh,
And I believe it's longer. I've seen pictures a while ago, but I don't remember what it looks like.
weren't we looking for a long gray wig the other day?
Mm-hmm. And usually, typically, we have to go to John Renault because even some of the Aestheticas have that root, and sometimes people just don't want a root. They just want a regular gray wig. Oh wait, let's see. What color you got?
I can't. Mary says she ordered Voltage and it's so back ordered honestly doesn't even remember what color she got.
But the thing is, it's the colors you think would be on back order, like the SS410, which I just ordered. They had plenty in stock. It's the colors you think that they would have that they don't have.
It's
No rhyme or reason. There's back orders
when you least expect it, expect it.
across the board.
And it's everybody.
Oh, this is Ice Granita.
I love that color.
I don't know, I was thinking this was going to be curly. Okay, this is the first long Ice Granita I've ever seen. And look at the contrast. They took that
that's pretty.
white part back really far. And some of them, they just do it right around the bang area. So I'm excited to see this on.
So this is Heat Defiant. Do we know, is this Memory Cap 3?
I don't know. I don't
The
know
other
how
one,
to
the other ones, oh, she's saying please make limit in snow mix.
Sorry, I just
Heard it
noticed
all,
who Mary was in her voltage.
which is the same collection, is Memory Cap 3, but I don't know about this one.
It kind of feels like it because usually that silicone is kind of
yeah, that's a signature.
yeah. So lace front, monofilament top. The lace on these ear tab, it goes down farther. Don't you think that goes down farther? Maybe
Yeah.
not. Like it comes down
Okay, I already see one thing I don't like.
literally. What?
Okay, so I love the fact that Raquel does
It's a center part.
light in the front, but this looks like a stripe to me.
Okay, let me just get this zigzag out of here.
See
Don't
what I
like that
mean?
zigzag.
If you pull that back.
Okay, you know what? Okay, hang on. Let me do this before I put it on.
Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. They did the light front, but they didn't blend it with the dark color behind it. And so it just looks like a stripe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit of your hair.
I mean, I guess when you get it kind of messed with.
Well, yeah, and it's thin. If it had been a little thicker, maybe. And usually that is like my favorite color, my new color.
Okay. You can see my liner. That's why that looks so weird.
Okay, now let's see what we got going on here. So mid-length.
Hi, Deb. Drunk blonde from. Okay, she is not a drunk blonde. It's just. But they brought us these bars called Drunk Blondies, and they called for like a tablespoon of whiskey, but they used 2.
Okay.
So they were extra drunk.
Deb, you watch, because I got something to show you later. Don't go anywhere. I know you're usually on your lunch. Okay.
Well, everybody likes the
pretty.
stripes. So yeah, this is pretty.
I like that dark. Let's turn around and see.
I grow low, but I still am having trouble.
I don't. Oh, this noisy chair. Can y'all hear that?
Just hope it doesn't
Yours
break.
looks okay. Does it have curl or not? I can't tell.
It's got movement. I wouldn't call it curl. It's almost like if you really kind of had straight hair, but you scrunched it. Okay, the colors and the styles are at the top of the screen. So someone's asking what the dark wig color is, and it's iced coffee latte in the shadow shade.
Oh, girl, I know. Cheryl says, not being mean. I love you, but that color isn't for you. I agree.
Yeah, someone said it's encouraging that we have to mess with. So a new wig is like freshly washed hair. You've got to make it your own. I just wanted to look. Yeah, so this is ear to ear lace, so it's extended. So that's a great feature. It's fitting me a little. I feel like the front to back stretch is good. And I just feel like it's coming too far back here. Even the ear to ear. Oh, Deb was supposed to be in a meeting. They canceled it, so that's how she made it here.
Well, because they knew you needed to see what I'm going to show you. Yeah, I kind of,
Elvira vibes.
When you really get that going, the stripe's kind of pretty.
Off it looks weird.
See, that's kind of pretty. Great, definitely like this color better on me.
Well, and I'm all about, I'm spoiled. I think that's my whole problem.
Well, yeah, you are, but I mean, we all knew that. Are you just now figuring that out?
Yeah. You know, you get used to the hairline being blended, and then you get a stripe like that, and you're like, oh. And the thing is, getting it lighter at the front is such a huge improvement over what it was before.
I'm going to give you a little tip. Okay, so if you have a wig that has lace front and you have 1 or 2 pieces and it's just not hanging right, if you will go to the front, grab small little sections, kind of twist and pull the hair in the direction you want it to go, that'll kind of redirect those knots a little bit quicker, and it'll kind of help train it. So just combing it out of the way is not going to do it. But you can see just a little bit I've worked with that, and that's the liner. Like Kim said, that's the liner you're seeing through there. But that's how you can redirect those knots. So just grab it way down low. You don't want to pull real hard, but just kind of gently twist and pull in the direction you want it to go. So.
Trish says, I'm sorry, but that wig makes me glad I'm middle class.
Oh, I just get it because high society. Yeah, it's pretty. It's got good. What I love about this is when I curl my hair, it's obviously I don't have long thick hair like this, but I curl it back and I just want a little bit of curl like that. So this one I feel like it's really pretty. That one's a little straighter, but
yeah. Okay, question. What's the question I'm going to ask?
No, you cannot go to banging this.
Okay.
I wouldn't. Definitely not. I wouldn't.
I mean, it's your wig. You can do anything you want, but it might not look good.
Patty says she doesn't like that iced Granita and the color blend. And
I feel differently. I love it. It's just a personal preference.
And I think so many times when people come in here and they're in their natural gray color, some people are literally this color. It's so beautiful to see it, and it's more common than you think, but we all start graying first here at the temple, most people, and it just kind of, the nape part, even if you're doing like natural highlights or something like that, the nape part is generally darker, and so I feel like that's just really pretty. It's
actually a color that a lot of people come in and say, oh, I wish my gray was like that. So yeah, but not everybody likes it. And this weirdness here is that liner. It's so light, you can see the liner underneath, but it wouldn't look like that if you had it on.
Yeah, and it just breaks up, because sometimes when you go with a wig that's all white, there's no dimension there. And so even though some people have that all white striking hair, that color just adds depth. I don't know, it's pretty. It's pretty. The more you put it on and work with it, the prettier it gets.
Okay, so someone's asking, if you wash a heat defiant wig, does the curl come back? Yes, it does.
It returns to whatever state it's in. So if you get a curly heat defiant wig and you flat iron it, when you wash it, it's going to come back straight. So if you wash it while it's curly, it'll come back curly. So whatever shape that you've given that fiber is the way it'll come back. Yeah. So it has memory, styling memory.
So I like this wig. It's pretty.
I do too. I think it just needs a little bit of work, but yeah.
But okay, again, what we're seeing is kind of a trend for all the companies. They're making, am I going to call this long but short? It's long, but it's not so long. And so a lot of people and
it's curly but straight.
And it's curly but straight.
Yeah.
A lot of people want something longer than shoulder length, but they don't want a long wig. And so several styles have come out that are this length. And so Raquel Welch did the same thing.
That's been a big gap for years.
It's a huge gap, and I'm so, so happy that they did that, because this is great.
Yeah, it is good. So, High Society.
Oh, See Me wants to know, can you trim a wig all over a little bit? That is individual to every style, every fiber. It's one of those things that we will never answer that question from a general standpoint, because they all have the ability to be trimmed in some way. It just depends on the style. So some we'd look at and go, yeah, you can trim that all over and just make it a shorter wig. And then others will tell you it's not gonna, again, you can do anything you want. We won't do it if we don't think it'll look good. And so a lot of times that's just, it's not a good idea. You've made an investment, and it's not a good idea to, cutting's not always the answer, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
And there's a few contributing factors to that. And one, like she said, is style. So, and the main thing I start to look at is the cap going to start showing? So if you have a short wig, maybe that's a John Renault Oh So Light wig, okay? Or the Ellen Wille wigs, which have much less density. If you start cutting on that, shortening this, or thinning this, then you're going to risk exposing the cap. Nobody wants to sit around with their cap showing, because that's an obvious sign you have a wig on. And you just want it to look natural. And so many times when you start messing with the wig, it starts to look less natural, when in fact that's why they make so many different styles. Is because more than likely there's a style out there that's perfect. Maybe you need to have a little bit of a bang trim if it's too long, but anyway.
And that's why if you have the ability to come in the store, we do spend a lot of time saying, what would you change? So if you've got a style on, what would you change, so that we can figure out, is there something better? Because sometimes there isn't, and we do have to trim it. And then other times there's a different style that's going to work. And it's always best to leave it in its original state. Okay, you were super excited before we did that about something. Oh, wait. Okay, is this on the website?
I don't know. I think maybe. I think I added that. I'm telling you, there is so much to
It's really hard when one of us is not here. There's a huge hole. Not that I make that
blame
big.
That on you though, Kim,
not that
because
that part of it.
It's been out like 2 months.
Yeah, but the phone calls, the email. Anyway, it's so. In fairness to Misty,
but I am happy to say, did we mention that Carrie was back? I think we did last week.
Oh yeah, Carrie's back.
Carrie's back. So if y'all know Carrie, who was here before, she's back. Jeannie's asking, I have on chocolate frost in the Alva. I don't think I said that earlier, but chocolate frost.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on.
All right. You were super excited about something, and I don't know what it is, so clue me in.
Look at my lips.
Oh, Misty has beautiful lips to begin with.
Okay, everybody knows my favorite LipSense gloss in the world is Bougainvillea, okay? We've been out of it, but that's okay. We got more.
And that's why you ordered a whole bunch.
Yeah, I did. But they had a whole slew of new gloss colors. And what we've noticed the last couple of times we've ordered is that they're making some of theirs more pigmented for people like me who don't always want to wear the LipSense color, but just wants to have a little bit of gloss on. What I'm wearing today is just the gloss, and it's a new color called Honeycrisp. It's so beautiful.
I just can't believe that when you put it on. They're making it more pigmented, which I love.
In fact, let me just show you.
Jerry wants to know if we have Ellen Wille Bernstein mix color. Jerry, I don't.
You're gonna have to
even if I wasn't jet lagged, I wouldn't be able to recall if we have that color in stock or not. I've heard it, I've seen it. We might have it, but honestly, they sell pretty quick. So.
And it literally varies from style to style. Just the other day, Kim was out there with a client, and she had a champagne mix in one style, a champagne mix in the other style. They were like two polar opposites. I mean, one had more low light, one had more highlight. So it really, you got to find the style you want. It
is a true creative process at Ellen Wille, and that she, of course, is the owner. She makes the final decision, but she has a great team of people, and she listens to their advice. And so they were trying to explain to me, even when they're doing a style and how long the bangs are, Ellen will try it on, and then Dorina will try it on, and they both have different size foreheads, and so it's a whole discussion over how long the bangs should be. And she goes, I mean, it's all in jest, and she goes, we argue back and forth, and they finally come up with a decision. Color's no different. What color variation should this wig be in from an artistic standpoint, and what enhances that wig to the best? And so that's why color sometimes is a little bit difficult to predict, but when you kind of understand how it works, it's incredible what they do.
And it's kind of no different than being a stylist in a salon. I mean, you really have to think about these things when you're creating a style for someone, be it color or be it, a cut in a style. It should be artistic, and I like that about that too. It does make it a little harder on our end when someone comes in, because you literally just have to pull and just look at it, because you can't say, oh, I know for a fact Chocolate Frost from Noriko 95% of the time is going to look just like this. They have a couple styles they shade it differently, but when it comes to Ellen Wille,
it's a learning curve, and you're right. Noriko's a good example, because marble brown some of their styles are fully blended. It doesn't look anything like the marble brown. Well, over time we've learned, we know exactly what style that's going to be. Same with the Chocolate Frost. It's just a learning curve, and
they've kind
we're
of
still learning.
gotten away from that other marble brown. I think they realized that we all like the.
All right, Tanya wants to know if the LipSense is a thick gloss that stays put and won't bleed into the lines.
I think it's pretty thick, and I just wiped all mine off. Literally, it's on my paper towel right there. So I'm going to show you this color and how pigmented it is, because for a long time, even the Bougainvillea, it has a hint of color, which is great for toning some of your LipSense colors, which along these are. But this, look at that.
That's great. None of them have been like that.
And I love
Scarlet. Scarlet was pretty pigmented.
I love the fact that you can just put it on, and I don't even have to have a mirror half the time, But it gives me color, and I don't have to I have a love-hate relationship with this, y'all, because it will stay on my lips for days. I mean, I have to literally every night scrub it off, which is great when I'm going to be somewhere and I need to look good. But when I'm just bopping around here, I love the glosses.
Okay, I know you're tired of hearing about my trip.
No, I'm not.
But
I just saw her this morning. I mean, we just now catching up.
Last Wednesday, I wore Hurricane Red. I put it on that morning, so let's say, 9 o'clock. And I ran out to go to the airport. I got on a 10-hour flight, flew to Germany, got up there, and I literally just had to touch it up. And that was it. So I figured out by the time I took it off, it had been 36 hours. I had 3 hours of sleep, but that's a whole different story. It had been 36 hours, and all I had to do was touch it up. And I had never pushed it that far. So
yeah, well, that's I'm telling you, it
stays,
does its job. So that's my new favorite. Let's talk about your new favorite.
Oh, this is new, and I can't remember the name.
Red Lantern.
Red Lantern. It's a different red, so it's got a little bit more blue than the blue red, but the red is a little bit deeper, and so it's not as bright, so you don't get that like candy apple red. It doesn't have orange in it.
I love that color. It's more of a crimsony almost color, and it's so funny that it's called Red Lantern because I don't have it now. It's at my parents' house, but my great grandmother had this red glass. It was glass, and it was like an oil lamp, and it literally is the color of that oil lamp. It's so deep and so pretty. So we had lots of reds, brighter reds, but this is a nice deep color to kind of fill
and
the spot.
I like all the reds, so.
Oh, y'all, that's not it. I'm telling you, I have to get my glass. I just picked up a few. These are just a few of the brand new things that we've got.
I was looking at the invoice. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I did this while Kim was gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lots of
That's
new
what
stuff.
happens when she leaves.
Yeah.
This is the Red Lantern in the tube, so you can see it's real pretty. We have a metallic rose, which is a gloss, which looks like it's going to be nice and pigmented for folks who like the lighter colors. We have, I'm excited to see that. But
Sherry's asking about the average cost. I don't know what product you're talking about. If it's LipSense, the colors are $25, the glosses are $20.
Solar Flare. They have a whole line that's like Earth,
The solar
Fire, Solar Flare. One has lunar or something, or Supernova.
Yeah, Supernova's one.
Oh, this is a gloss, and this is really pretty, and it's it doesn't have any shimmer or anything to it. So this would be,
What's the name of it?
Huckleberry.
Oh, I thought that was the color because I looked at it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna love that.
It's a gloss, so this would be another really pretty one. Anyway, I will post a graphic with all of the new colors on our Facebook page, on our Instagram page, and different places like that for you to see. Obviously, we can't sell it on our website. We've talked about this many times. So if you want the LipSense, just shoot us an email, or it's best to just pick up the phone and give us a call.
Yeah.
But I'll post that later. But these are new. Now, that was a little
Gail.
segue into
what?
Oh, I forgot about this one.
All these things happened while I was gone. Maybe
Magic.
I should go more. And that way
I told her, y'all, I love her. Oh, wait, and now, Deb, are you still here? This is what I wanted to show you because you are the purple queen. Deb Wordhouse, wherever you're at. This is a gloss, and I ordered that because I thought of you because she wears these beautiful purple. It's called Galaxy Glitter, and it's just gorgeous. Anyway, that's what I was excited to show you.
Oh, okay. I just got it. Okay, B period, K period. Wants to know how much your wig is. But I know there's a comedian, and he does. He does a whole skit about this guy's name is JB, but his friend JB is not very smart, and so when he went to the Department of Motor Vehicle and he told him what his name was, he said J period B period, and so on his driver's license it said J period B period, and so I think that's a play on that, and that's hilarious. I hope it is because I just went into a story that probably
I didn't see what she's talking about.
It is the funny. Anyway.
Oh, I see it now. B period, K period. It's on our website. I want to say it's
240,
240, something like that. But it is on the air. Alva Chocolate Frost.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're gonna disappear here for a second because we're gonna talk about Instagram. This is an area of our social media we have kind of lacked on, so we are revamping that and getting more active there. I know a lot of you people love Instagram. I love Instagram. I just tend to, not do it much because I'm on the computer instead of my phone. But if you have not followed us on Instagram, go over there right now, and it's called Mimi's Wig Chicks. So when you're searching, just put the @Mimi's Wig Chicks. And just follow us because there are things that we're going to do on there that we won't do on Facebook or YouTube. We do sometimes exclusive things, and you don't want to miss out.
I told that whole story wrong. That's okay.
Well, I was wondering why when we disappeared, she was like...
It was J only and B only, and so his driver's license said Jonely Bonely. I'm jet lagged. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she's jet lagged and she's getting Mexican food. So after that, she'll be okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, Instagram, go over there right now. We have started a giveaway right now. I'm going to flash it up on the screen. And it's on LipSense. Here, what we're going to do is we're going to give away 4 sets to 4 lucky women.
What do they have to do?
It's so easy. This is not even hard. So go to our Instagram page, find the picture that looks like this. And below it in the comment section is the instructions on what you have to do. Simply, all you have to do is like it. And then in the comments, put your favorite fall emoji.
Okay, so I'm not an Instagram person. So if they like it,
you heart it. You can like double tap it.
But what about, do they have to follow?
Yes, but they won't see it unless they have. Well, I mean, they can probably search for it, but
Oh.
yeah, you have to follow us, obviously. Like the post, and then in the comments, put the emoji, which could be your favorite fall emoji. It could be a cup of coffee. It could be a
Any
squirrel.
emoji?
Fall emoji.
Oh, okay.
A leaf, because we're all about the pumpkin spice and the fall leaves and this and that, and so we're doing a fall combo LipSense giveaway to 4 people, and that will include a LipSense color and the pumpkin glitter gloss because it's pumpkin season.
Yay! So it's okay. So the picture had 4 on there. You get
That was just a picture.
Okay.
Just to show you it's LipSense to grab your attention.
And do they get to pick their color?
No, it's already a fall combo with the pumpkin glitter. It'll go. We've picked out 2 colors that go great. So.
Okay, Bettina knows who I'm talking about. That makes me feel so much better because I'm sure everybody else is like, no, she's crazy. Yeah. You can blame it on
never think you're crazy.
You can blame it on jet lag, whatever, but that's just weird.
Anyway.
Oh, the
the emojis
are on. They're at the very bottom of your phone. It'll have a little smiley face, and you can touch that, and it'll pull up a whole lot of emojis.
Yeah, like if you have an iPhone, I'll just kind of show you on my phone.
Yeah, Deborah, they did name him JB, but when he went to the driver's license, he said J only, B only, and that's why they typed it that way. That was the funny
These
part
little
of it.
thingies on your phone, on your phone keyboard. So find those. Anything fall related.
Yeah. Hi, Georgia. Thank you. Georgia's from Ellen Wille.
We love Georgia.
She didn't get to go with me.
No, and Georgia's a good old Texas gal.
No, she's
well,
not.
she lived here. I mean, I'm saying she's a Texas gal. She has a local phone number.
Oh, you're right. That counts.
I mean.
Well, I mean, she's as sweet as any Texan.
She is. And her name's spelled differently than Georgia, but she's as sweet as a Georgia peach.
She is.
Oh, goodness gracious. Georgia just don't mind us. Anyway, we've covered a lot.
Yeah,
we've talked a lot.
We
showed you a new style.
We always talk a lot.
Style Society, which maybe on the website, maybe not. We can't remember.
Hi, Dane. Welcome. She's new.
Oh, welcome. We talked about the wigs we're wearing. We talked about new LipSense. We talked about Instagram. What else do we got to talk about?
I don't know.
I think that's it. Until next week.
Okay, she was raised in New Mexico. Georgia was. That's okay. We'll take it. I love New Mexico.
Spent every summer in Texas and lived in Dallas for several years. See, I knew there was something there.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love Texas?
Judy has liked and put her emoji on. Good job.
Yeah.
Yes.
I couldn't find the squirrel emoji on the computer. I found it on my phone. I mean, Carrie and I talked about that. We're like, squirrels are year round, but they like nuts and acorns. I mean, we were thinking of anything. We were brainstorming.
Yeah, because they grab all that. They don't hibernate for the winter, but they got to have a winter.
Little cheeks.
Oh, Teresa wants to know what the wig of the week is.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't write that down. We were about to miss it.
It was not on the list.
Well, y'all, we got a lot of wigs of the week for y'all.
I don't remember.
Oh my goodness, y'all!
We don't.
You are not allowed to travel anymore.
Okay, all right, I remember.
Okay, let me tell what the code is, and
Okay.
then you tell what it is. As always, the wig of the week code is WOW15. Wow, 15, and it's 15% off.
Ignite by John Renault.
No,
No?
we did petite and large cap.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, y'all, it's okay.
Petite Ignite counts?
Yes,
Okay.
petite ignite will
Okay,
count.
it's all any wig. It doesn't matter what manufacturer, what style that comes in petite, but you have to order the petite or large.
Yes,
So
any
anything
specialty cap size.
Yeah.
So we couldn't decide on one, and we thought about Ignite, and then we thought, well, we've done a lot of short ones, so we decided.
And the petite and large cap people never get as much love as the average people, so we're gonna show them some love.
That's right. So any petite, any large cap style across the board, unless it's something exclusively made for us. And the only one I can think of right offhand is the Sky Melted Marshmallow large cap. So that won't be included.
None of the Mimi's exclusives. All right. Did we do everything?
Bettina says her mama turns 38 on Friday.
What does that mean?
I think 38 is like me saying I'm 38.
Oh.
And if her mom is 38, then you probably need to ask if you're on the internet without her.
Sherry, Marion doesn't come in a large cap or petite, so Marion would not be on sale.
No, it has to be large or...
Jerry thought Georgia was Ellen Wille's daughter. No, Ellen Wille doesn't have any children. I did learn that.
Another thing we all have in common.
Yes.
All right, y'all.
Thank you for being here. It's good to be back, and we'll do something fun next week, too. Oh, when does the new store open? We don't know. Sometime in November.
Yes, and I saw somebody ask a minute ago where it's going to be. Directly across the street. We're the southwest corner now of Coit and Campbell in Dallas. It'll be on the northwest corner.
So we're on Campbell Street. It's still going to be Campbell. It's just going to be across the street.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be so pretty.
All right. Y'all have a great week and enjoy the nice fall weather. And we will see you next time.